stocks have made a tremendous move given what we've dealt with in 2020. I think heading into year end, probably the market could grind higher given that the technical picture is pretty bullish. You got the market broadening out, the breadth is there, the momentum's there, but the fundamentals seem to be lagging where the market has ran, and that's probably given the liquidity that's been pumped in by the Fed as well as the CARES Act. So I think having a decent cash position as we turn the page into 2021, given that COVID's flaring back up, is not a bad idea. So I think we'll get an inevitable pullback. So have some cash on the sideline and have your watch list ready to buy some stocks that you like.
So a little bit of a sobering outlook for the markets. Do you think it's kind of this idea of the vaccine top? The vaccine news has come out. It's been positive, which is fantastic for, all of humanity. And now we've got to kind of digest this and wait for the actual timing and logistics.
Right. So the vaccine is going to take a while to distribute. There's 2 different drugs that require 2 different types of supply chains. Our base case is that we probably, have to deal with COVID for the next 3 to 6 months, given the rapid testing that we still need to have, the contact tracing, kind of the social distancing. As far as that goes for the stock market, a lot of these reopening trades are probably a little bit ahead of themselves, that they got this massive run up the last 2 weeks. We still think this is an opportunity to probably buy some of those more tech-based, e-commerce, cloud type of computing names that have pulled back, just given that these stocks have secular growth and are going to be pretty relevant in our lives moving forward for the next, decade or so.
All right, like who? Give us some names, Nate. Name some names, as the Seinfeld episode said.
So here's a perfect example. Last night you look at Nvidia's print. This is one of our largest names in one of our client portfolios. Pretty much a blowout quarter, beat across the board. The 2 big themes for these guys is gaming and data center. And these are paramount to where the world is moving. So they not only crushed earnings, they raised guidance, and the stock is down, I think, roughly 1 to 2% this morning. So yes, expectations were high. The stocks had a tremendous run in 2020, but there's still a ton of growth for this company over the next 3 to 5 years. So that's a perfect example of if this name trades down on high expectations over the next 2 to 3 weeks, this is a name where you could buy and be pretty happy with where things shake out here in the next couple of years.
It's up 153% in a year, Nate. You still see value in Nvidia?
Brian, tell me in a low growth world what you do. You buy stocks that have visibility and that are growing end markets, and this is a perfect example. I'll give you another quick one where we look at what's happening now. We mentioned COVID earlier. So QDEL is a name that essentially provides a combo COVID-19 and flu test. That's the only thing that's approved right now as we enter the depths of flu season from December to February. These guys will essentially allow us to get rapid antigen tests as well as see if we do or do not have COVID. The stock got absolutely destroyed on Monday on the Pfizer news. It's down 30%. COVID testing is not going away, like I mentioned, for probably the next 6 to 8 months. This stock is cheap on every metric with high visibility into their business model for the next year. So that's another name that looks pretty attractive to us.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.